Alright, good morning and welcome back to Whiskey Tango Fishing, folks. We're out here. It is just before first light. I've got that Warrior Baits buzz bait tied on, the black with the red blade. We're going to go ahead and get started here, see if we can start getting some bites and make a day of it. Ooh, fish on. There we go. There we go. Ha ha. Just before first light. He's aggressive too. Ooh. Not a huge fish, but a nice fish. Nice. Nice topwater bite. All right, D. You go when you're ready. Just before first light. Oh, fish on. There we go. There we go. Come on, baby. That was a nice one. I think this is a nice fish. Come on. Yeah, this is a real nice fish. Oh, you are going on the scale. I think you're a 4.5. Look at that. Look at that. Whew. Big girl. Big girl. All right. All right, zero it out. 4.62. Might be that same one I caught the other day. Wasn't that 4.62? Yeah, that was 4.61. So this might be the same biggin. Look at this beauty. Ooh, beautiful. All right. All right. Let's let you go, baby girl. Appreciate you coming out to play. Appreciate you. Whew. Nice. All right, let's get back at it. Let's get back at it. Ooh, fish on. There we go. That was a real subtle bite. Wow. There we go. There we go. Not a big one, but a nice fish. I see you. Jeez, oh man. Hold still. Ding dong. Well, I know. It's right in your face, dude. Boy. You got one in his gill, under the gill plate. See if I can get this out gently. Actually, through the bottom of the gill plate. Okay. Okay. I got that one now. Ooh. Got that one out. Nice little fish. Look at that. Beautiful. You go when you're ready, dude. There you go. He must have hit that when I was twitching it and it went underwater a little bit, because there was no splash, no noise. All of a sudden, I just felt my rod going. So, I almost thought it was salad and didn't set the hook. I almost thought I was caught on salad or something. That's how subtle it was. It wasn't like a herky jerky strike. All right. Love that early morning bite. Woo! All right. We're going to try our old friend, the combat rat. See what we can see here. I still think there's that beast of a bass that popped my line. Borrowed my tackle goodpecker for the night. Before spitting it back up and letting it float around the lake for me to retrieve the next morning. So I'm hoping it's in this area here somewhere. Oh, fish on. Oh, man. Oh, that's a nice fish. Oh, yeah. You're going on the scale, buddy. Oh, man. Hold on. You're not even. You're 3 1/4. Now, 3 1/4. You look really thin. Your belly's not full. And you are all the way. Let's see here. So you're to the edge. You're from the end of the pole to right here. Okay? 1/4 inch in from. So I'm going to take a look and see how long that is and how long this Bubba should weigh. But your stomach's empty. You can get your man to take you to better places to eat. All right? That was a nice hit, and I appreciate you. You go when you're ready. There's a nice hit on the combat rat, and I needed a nice bass like that. I got a couple good ones. I can't believe it was only 3 1/4 though. But we're gonna go back over to the truck now. I want to measure that distance, that length, and see what the charts say it should have weighed. All right, so it measured out that length was about 19 3/4. So if you see here, 19 1/2 and 20 inches. Minimum weight should have been around 3.3 to 3.7 ounces. So we'll call it 3.5 ounces. 3 pounds, 5 ounces, sorry. Which would have been around 3 1/4, right? Average weight is anywhere from 4 1/4 to 5.1. So in that range, I'll say, 4 1/2 to 4 3/4 is probably what it should have weighed. Close to what that other one was, but it was noticeably thinner in the stomach. It weighed what it weighed, 3 1/4, which is right around the minimum weight that they should be for that length. So, but that mouth was huge on it. It tore up my hand. Look at that. Ooh, nice. All right, let's get back out there. See if the combat rat can come through for me some more here. All right. Came back to the original side we were on. The wind has picked up. I wasn't getting anything for bites on the other side. So I don't know if it just turned off completely or if it was just that side. So we're going to give this a shot here, see if we can get a little more action going on. Nice to get a couple more. Whoa! Fish on! Just sitting there. That feels like a nice fish too. That feels like a nice fish. I just let it sit there for a minute and I heard a tick, and I looked up, and my line was going straight. Oh, that's a nice fish. Oh, yes. Another big mouth. Look at you. Ooh, and he shook himself free. Look at that. Look at that fish. Ooh. Big old boy. Big old girl. Whatever the heck you are. Appreciate you playing. You look so angry. Why are you looking at me like that? All right. You go ahead and enjoy the rest of your day. That's why when you cast out like a topwater walking bait, wake bait, any of that kind of stuff, I always let it sit. Always let it sit for a minute, because that was just sitting there, and I heard the rattles, and I looked up, and as I looked up, my line was going tight, and I set the hook and started reeling. So that was a nice topwater bite. I didn't see a big splash or anything. Maybe there was a little bit of a wake, but definitely, definitely a nice bite. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Fish on, fish on! Oh, ah, oh. You know what? That might have been a turtle. That might have been a turtle. The way it was fighting and took me down in the weeds and got me out, got me off. It wasn't jerking or pulling like a fish would. I think that was a turtle. They love my top waters. All right, bring back a fish this time. All right. All right. Let's switch it up. Let's see if. Yep. What he did. He bent my hook out. You can see there. That hook is fine. That hook's bent out. Son of a gun. Son of a gun. All right. If you look here, I was able to bend that hook back into place. And the way I did it was I held the shaft of the hook with my hook remover, and then I took the pliers and bent it back into place, right? So when you're doing something like that, this type of hook remover gives you a lot more leverage and control over the hook to hold on to it, so that the pliers can do their job and get the hook back in its right spot. All right, so let's give this 3.5-inch Yama Tanuki a shot. Again, I'm using the Mimizu color, which is kind of like a darker bubblegum. This color has not done very well for me, but the brown and purple laminate is what they call it. Looks very similar to this. It's just a little bit lighter pink. Um, and that has done well. So I don't know what the reason for it is, why this color doesn't do as well, because it's very similar to that other one. But let's see what we got here. And I just been talking, so I had some overrun. Ooh, fish on, fish on. Ugh. Ugh. Come on, stay on. There you go. There you go. Ha ha. Ha ha ha. Yeah, I got you, buddy. I got you. You're a good fish, too. Hey, hold still. Wow. So if you can see how he was hooked, just through the skin of the lip there. Got that out. There we go. He tore up my Yamatanuki, and I don't even care. Nice fish. Nice fish. Beautiful. All right. What are you doing with the rest of your Tuesday? All right, buddy. Ugh. Go make something of yourself. All right. There we go. There we go. And this Yamatanuki's kind of torn up. So I'll be right back. All right, stuck with that same color, the Mimizu, whatever you want to call it. It's Mimizu is the name of that color. Don't ask me what it means. I just hope it means it catches fish, like that last one. You might be on. Oh yeah, fish on, fish on. No, did he spit me out in the weeds? I think he spit me out in the weeds. Ah, come on now. Come on now. What are you thinking? Ah. All right. Give him a little more time next time. I thought I gave him enough time. He was taking it for a bit. But sometimes them smaller ones don't take it all in their mouth right away. Ah. Hey, gummit. Had another one taking it. I was dragging along the bottom, And one started taking it. I let him have it for about 2-3 seconds. And then set the hook. It's gotta be littles. Something's on it. Did it let go? Ooh, fish on, fish on. Is that a turtle? Because it ain't fighting like a fish. Is it just full of salad? Yeah, it's full of salad. Haha. Hold on. What is it with y'all and the salad? Look at this. He bring all this with him. I don't want this. What the heck's the matter with you? Jeez, oh man. Pain in my keister. About the whole produce section. Ain't no reason for that. He ain't even that big. Little guy. Going after the big depths cover scat. Alright, big bass energy. Go make something of yourself. You go when you're ready. Yeah, angry. Something just tapped it. Fish on! Fish on! I feel like this one's got a ton of salad too. Yep, ton of salad. Yep. Little, jeez, oh man, I got more salad than I got fish. Look at this. Come on now. There ain't no reason for this, dude. Stop biting my hand. I'm trying to get the hook out of you. This guy, I should use him for bait. Jeez, oh man. I like your big bass energy, but you need to go make something of yourself. Go make something of yourself. Go when you're ready. This is absolutely ridiculous. I almost thought it was a turtle. Look at this. I ain't got time for this. Nobody got time for this. Get the heck out of here. There ain't no reason for this. That's just ridiculous. Talk about overkill. Two minutes to catch a fish, 20 minutes to get all the salad off my line. Jeez. That's crazy. Ain't nobody got time for that. think I am here. He wasn't worth all the fight. And I keep thinking that I got something heavy on the line, and yeah, I do. It's salad. Heavy salad. Ain't no reason for this.